Well, the planning for Bio-Innovate started in late 2008, which was nearing the end of a previous Swedish supported program called Bio-Earn, a biotechnology Eastern Africa network. And as that program was drawing to a close, the thinking started to move towards what will be the new opportunities and what might Sida Sweden be interested to support to build on its 10 years of support for biotechnology in East Africa. And after the workshop, which was held in Kampala in late 2008, that was followed up by a further planning meeting attended by the members of the Policy Advisory Committee for Bio-Earn, of which I was a member. And that meeting was held at the Ulri Addis campus in February 2009. And at that point, the participants at the meeting selected a drafting committee who would prepare the proposal over the next several months. So that drafting committee was chaired by Professor Seum Lete, and myself was the Policy Advisory Council member, and Patrick Okori from Uganda, from Makerere University, and Dr. Anne Mangai, who was the coordinator of the Bio-Earn program. And so then we as a drafting committee met several times through 2009 and submitted the proposal, resubmitted the proposal, until it was finally approved by Sida in December 2009. What's new about Bio-Innovate is indeed its focus on innovation and delivery, because after 10 years of support by Sweden to developing these networks in East Africa, and by training more than 20 African scientists to PhD level in Sweden, supporting their research when they came back to Africa, now the really innovative thing about Bio-Innovate is to really look at how you move from research outputs to products in the field. And so the whole concept of these new consortia is to move from research outputs and through very specific partnerships with private sector players and other delivery mechanisms, could possibly be through NGO organisations, but the real focus and the success of Bio-Innovate will be by delivery of products to African farmers. Part of the terms of reference for the drafting committee was to look at various options as to where the secretariat of the new program should be located. And there were a number of options that were considered, and a number of selection criteria were developed, and that included for the Bio-Innovate team to be co-located on a campus with other related biosciences inputs. The most obvious choice in the end came down to, well, let's co-locate with the Becker Hub on Ulri's Nairobi campus. And that's not only because of the Becker Hub and its expertise and facilities and equipment that are available here, but also on this campus there's other very closely related organisations such as AATF, the African Agricultural Technology Foundation, whose brief also is to look at product incubation and innovation, and also ISA, the International Service for the Acquisition of Agri-Biotechnologies, and they have a strong communication function, plus several CG centres, not only Ulri but the other CG crop centres. So this is a very vibrant biosciences campus, and so the idea seemed to be this would be added value to bring a program like Bio-Innovate interested in moving from research to products onto the campus and